Segment 6, Nikud Shalosh, Nikud Gimel. Halo at halacht el Nineveh? Halo at halacht el Nineveh? In this segment, you'll learn how to tell or inquire of a woman what she has done. If we begin with the second masculine singular form of the katal conjugation, it's very easy to move to the second feminine singular form. Thus, for example, to say, you went, addressing a man, halachta, it's very easy to develop the form that means you went when addressing a woman. It is halacht. Once again, halachta becomes halacht. All we do is remove the kametz from the end of halachta and replace it with a shava. Notice that that final tav and the shava will sound like the closing ed in the English word locked, L-O-C-K-E-D, locked. Let's continue our pattern of being exposed to quite a volume of verbs that are conjugated in this target form, second feminine singular of the katal. Keep in mind that these will have a past tense meaning, unless, of course, there were to occur any stative verbs. Let's begin with avad. Notice that it resembles the second masculine form, avadta, simply removing the final kametz and replacing it with a shava. Once again, avadta becomes avadt. The meaning here is you, woman, perished. Achalta becomes achalt, meaning you, woman, ate. Let's continue, simply focusing on the Hebrew. Zachart, chashavt, yaradt, karat, katavt, lakacht, nafalt, natat, avart, patacht, kamt, radaft, shavart, shachavt, shalacht, samt. You will have noticed that most of these forms provided the accent mark. In reality, the accent could not fall on the final consonant with its simple shava. Nevertheless, the accent mark has been provided to help you recognize the accented syllable a little more easily. Verbs which are of the third yud-he variety will resemble the second masculine form, simply omitting entirely the final kametz and not replacing it with anything else. Thus, banita, you, masculine singular, built, becomes banit, you, feminine singular, built. And continuing on, kanita becomes kanit, ra'ita becomes ra'it, shatita becomes shatit. This same trend of simply omitting the final kametz holds true for third aleph verbs as well. Thus, bata, you entered or came, second masculine singular, will become simply bat, you, feminine singular, entered or came. Let's continue reading simply the Hebrew. Yaret, yatzat, matzat, nasat. In the case of third ayin verbs, we find that this ayin will take a patach. Thus, for the verb yada, to know, to address a woman and say you know or knew, the pronunciation would be yada'at, yada'at. With the verb shama, to hear, it is pronounced shama'at, shama'at. Segment 6, Nikud Shalosh, Nikud dalet, snapshot of sample verb, the katal conjugation focusing on second feminine singular, once again with shamar as our pattern verb. Shamart, shamart. This means you guarded, feminine singular.